All right, everybody, Billy Rainford here from Direct Motocross, along with Greg Poisson. We are at the first round of the Rockstar Triple Crown Supercross Series here at Gopher Dunes, the purpose-built track just over here to my left. Beautiful day, nice and sunny, nice and cool, pretty good for the riders, I would say. What did you think off the bat? The track looked great.
The track looked awesome. It was really cool. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be initially, because I know they have a bit of arena cross track here at all times, so it was good to see some lanes added to it. Definitely looked pretty cool. It's better than racing in a hockey arena, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it looked really good, and you'll see obviously on the videos just how good it did look. Let's get to the racing action. Two mains in each class. Let's talk about the 250s, kind of the top 10 here. Boy, what do you think? I guess the big thing, finishing in 10th overall, is going to be Quinn Amiot, but boy, him and Jeremy Mackay went down hard that second moto straight. Yeah, that was about 50 feet out of the gate. They came together, bikes started cartwheeling, people started cartwheeling. It was just a complete gong show, and bike flipped upside down.
Yeah,
revving.
Yeah, Mackay's bike was stuck wide open, pouring oil all over Quinn's bike, all over his rear brake actually, so Quinn couldn't use his rear brake when he got going again. That was a bummer. Both riders are okay, little bumps and bruises, but everything's okay, and I can see, they're working on Mackay's bike now. Quinn is going to be good to go, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, good. I did mention this too, number 77, it's Casey Keystade here from Kelowna, BC. He tried to go, he's got that sore right knee that he did actually here on Tuesday. Went out and rode, but decided not to go out, so looks like he may be done. He said he was going to wait till he got out back home to get his knee checked. Looks like that's probably a definite situation now that he's going to have to get a look at, I guess. Yeah, bummer to hear.
Casey definitely seemed to be coming to his own again, since coming back to the series, and bummer for sure, but he'll be back, and we'll see him in 2021.
Right now there are only 12 people in the main, so let's talk about 12th place actually, because it was Davey Fraser. Man, Davey looked like a little kid out there just going nuts. He was just banging bars with Marco Canella, the first moto, but then he went down, hurt his ankle, he's gone to the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. I missed that part. Yeah, I did see Davey just being the elder statesman, knowing how to bang bars. Grew up racing the wet stuff out west, some little arena cross, supercross, whatever. Guy will do anything, and clearly knew what he was doing. I actually heard from other guys, they're like, Davey's the hardest guy to pass because he rides a wide bike and he'll take you out, which is great. So that's good. That's what you got to do in these tight confines.
Absolutely. So best of luck to Davey. Hope he's doing all right there. It's too bad to see him go down. It was fun watching him there while he was out.
Bummer.
Number 118 was 9th. That's Christopher Da Silva. He went down hard in that first one.
Yes.
Went back out. He went with a 12.7, so a pretty good second moto.
Yeah, coming back, 12th, obviously being, back of the pack in the first one, come back to 7th. He looked good. He looked solid. Obviously he's just going to get better, and we'll see how he does tomorrow.
All right, just ahead of him, 10.6 for number 164. That's Ryder McNabb. Didn't really get going there, I didn't think. Maybe the starts, was he at the back? Yeah, I didn't get great starts by the looks of it from what I saw. He seemed to be kind of mired in the middle of the pack the whole time. Didn't really do a ton of moving forward or backwards. This was kind of super consistent, but silent, I'd say, out there for the most part. And that's not a dig. That's just he was just there. Yeah, no, for sure.
That's what happens.
It's a compliment. You expect him to be up there battling for wins. So it's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so it's surprising.
Sure.
Just ahead of him, another one, number 25, Tyler Gibbs from BC decided to come back, flew back. Everyone said he's got to race Supercross, so Gopher Dunes gave him a practice bike. He's out there on a Honda. Didn't have the day he'd want with a 7.8 for 7th overall.
Yeah, it's another guy just kind of in the middle of the pack. It seemed like with these shorter lap times and things like that, it's
35 seconds.
Yeah, 35 seconds. It's you get into lappers quick. If you make a small mistake, the rest of the guys are coming back to lap you, and then it's almost like your race is almost over at that point because you're just constantly getting lapped by the rest of the pack. So I think that's what happened to him. I think he went down too. I did see him fall.
He did go down after the finish line there.
Yeah. So he that's pretty much they over in a 6 or 7 minute moto essentially, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. I had him 5th, number 55, Guillaume St. Cyr, loves Supercross. Nice guy out there. Looked good. He got some good starts. I believe he had a whole shot.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was looking good. St. Cyr's always, from Quebec, they've got a lot of indoor stuff, and it's just definitely tighter tracks, and he's kind of bar banging. He's used to it, and he likes it. So
look at the slab of meat Gerhardt's putting on the barbecue over there.
I know where I'm going.
Man, they do it up right over there at the Uber.
Great lunch. Great lunch.
Great lunch.
Yeah.
4th place, number 18, Tanner Ward, dead last after the chaos with that first. He was dead last in the second moto.
Yeah.
Came back for 2-4 motos for 4th place overall. 3-way tie for 2nd place, by the way. Tanner was one of them with 40 points.
Yeah, Tanner, I saw he actually went down after the finish line too. I don't know if you saw that one or not, but he, fairly big crash, but he was, seemed to be okay. He kind of got a little sideways and hit a tough block, got back up and was charging. And I was, cheering for him on the side of the track, and he never gave up. And that's what you get. You end up getting tied for 2nd overall. So that's cool.
Yeah. So his 2.4 matched Jair Mitchell's third place 3.3 for third overall. So Jair Mitchell looked great starts, led for lots of laps, and ended up third.
Yeah, he looked great. He was second moto. He was super solid off the start, really good start, and then was holding off Welton and Marco for a little while, and then he just kind of settled in for third and was just kind of kept his pace there and finished out the moto. So.
Yeah. Now speaking of Marco, he ended up 4.2 again, 40 points, second overall. Man, watch out for him tomorrow. Watch out for him if you're watching this today, Saturday. Watch out for him because he's got the pace. He really wants to take a win. He was showing Welton the wheel there, so it was going to be good racing.
Yeah, I think mechanic Cale Foster should maybe give him a couple quick punches on the line or something. Maybe him and KT can get into it because very beginning of the moto he kept showing wheels to Welton and just couldn't make the pass happen. I think he needed just a little bit more, sticking it a little bit harder, and he would have had it. And then by the end, you could see he was all over him. Like every corner he could get into passing position, just couldn't make it happen. It just ran out of time. So I think it's a little bit more. He'll get better. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome.
Right. Yeah. So great racing up front. Number 19, Marshall Welton, did do the 1-1, took the sweep, took the overall. Had the speed in the whoops for sure.
Yeah, it has to be expected. He was the guy that once Jess Pettis bowed out, I definitely thought that Welton was just going to pick up where Jess kind of left off from the outdoors and whatnot, and he's clearly like the class of the field. But like I said, that second moto, Marco was all over him at the end, so that's going to be a really good battle tomorrow.
And good thing I looked down at my notes here too, because we missed 6th place. That's Cartwright, number 26, Josh Cartwright, double classing, the only guy out here doing both classes. Finished 5.9 for 6th place.
Cartwright party of 5, was it?
Cartwright, I yelled Cartwright, nobody came?
No, he was, I didn't know he was double classing until I saw him in that second 450 moto. In both classes, yes. And he got a lot of Supercross experience. He looked really good after the finish line double, big bull left-hander and tripling out every time. And I saw one time.
He was the only guy tripling out of that?
But consistently. Yeah, Welton was, Marco wasn't, and then I didn't see Jair do it either.
Okay.
But he was laying it over in this inside rut beautifully every time. Big triple. It was awesome to see. So you can tell he's got the indoor experience, and it's going to show. And I bet you he'll improve tomorrow. For sure.
And you can kind of see maybe in that. Well, we'll talk about 450s here in a second, but grab the whole shot in that second 450 motor. But anyway, we'll get to that. So it went Welton, Canella, Jair Mitchell, Tanner Ward, Guillaume St. Cyr, but like I said, 3 guys tied for second place, so obviously the racing is great. Let me just make sure we're not missing something else we need to talk about here. Nope, actually it was kind of good, because actually speaking of him again, with Jair Mitchell and him, they were battling so hard in that second one. They both went at the end of right before the whoops.
Yeah, the rhythm section.
That was right after the rhythm section. That was a corner, man. Lots of passes were tried there. They went down together. Jair got up quickly. He couldn't. Josh couldn't get his bike going in that last one, so that's that second one. So that's why he went with the 9th there in that second one. But anyway, let's move over to the 450s real quick, like.
Cool. Yeah.
How about that? All right, 10th place. Liam O'Farrell, man, Liam, he's got to go to work.
Yeah, Liam, what are you doing out here on the weekend? You must have taken the day off today.
Well, he might be busy on Monday too. He's got a bit of a hurt.
Yeah, so I went over and talked to him. So first moto, Liam's not a Supercross guy. He's not a big indoor guy. He fully will admit that. He's more of an outdoor
Crashed hard here in practice this week too, by the way.
Yeah, then crashed again. Second moto, really hard. I went over and saw him after the moto, and he's got a cut on his neck. He's got cuts all over his legs. He was bleeding a little bit. Nothing serious, but just kind of more superficial with a little messy. But he's done for the series. He says, I'm good. I'm not coming back. So that's unfortunate.
All right, and what we should talk about, because he's not going to show up in the results. Tyler Medaglia went out there, did a couple laps in first practice.
Yeah.
Hyperextended his knee, left the property. He's gone.
Yeah, T-Dags. It's funny because not funny. It sucks. But I was thinking about watching him ride on the way down. I'm super excited to I always like watching Tyler ride. He's a good indoor guy, and
this is going to be trouble.
They showed up, and he unfortunately is out for the.
This isn't going to be good.
Day. So
this is going to be a problem.
Hey,
you guys know the way to Sesame Street?
Can you tell me how to get?
Hey, can you tell me how to get?
Kevin Tyler, ladies and gentlemen, he's here all weekend. Maybe all week.
I'm more Oscar the Grouch. You know that.
I was an electric company guy. All right, sorry about that. So sorry.
Characters over at MX 101, I tell you.
Tyler Medaglia.
Yeah, so Tyler's out for today, I guess for the whole series. I don't know. He's flying back home today to get looked at. He has a connection out there. Super bummed. Tyler is always one to watch, and he's like I said, he's an indoor guy too. He's very good indoors. Won that AMA Supercross, or sorry, AMA Arena Cross title, and yeah, it's a bummer for sure.
Sure. And I know there are question marks about next year too, but where he's going to end up riding next year. So there's that is still to be talked about too as we move to the end of this season. So there's always all kinds of stories this time of year.
That is the beginning of silly season.
Silly season is upon us. But okay, let's talk about ahead of number 83, Tommy Dallaire went 10-9 for 9th place. Always has good style out there. Good to see him.
Yeah, threw some big whips off the finish line. I know he was. Yeah, after he got the checkered flag, threw a massive whip and almost didn't bring it back, so that was kind of funny, but he's good to go, and yeah, just a great guy with great style, and good to see him out here. He wasn't out at many nationals this year, I don't think, so not that I remember anyways.
No.
I don't think he did all of them.
No, he looked good though, and was in some good battles out there, and right ahead of him, I was impressed with, he ended up kind of by himself a little bit. Number 43, we got Ryan Derry out there.
Yeah, Ryan Derry, just you know, fairly new pro, and he looked to be getting better. He definitely did better the second moto, looked visibly better, more comfortable, so that was good to see, and I'm sure he'll be better tomorrow, and he's feeling good.
The guy's a full-time engineer, for goodness sake. The guy's got... he's
a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah,
I heard, is he an MMA guy too?
I don't think so.
I heard something last week.
He's too pretty for that.
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, ahead of him,
good guy.
number 208 got the chance to ride for the Rockstar OTSFF Yamaha team. Talking about Logan Leitzel out of Pennsylvania.
Yep.
He went 8-7. He's in some good battles there.
Yep.
Did he go down? Did he have some? I know he's in some good battles though.
I think he did go down in the second moto. Yeah, it was one of those things. He seemed to always be battling with Dylan Wright. We'll get to that in a moment. But every time I saw the two of them together, it was, you know, seemed like things were happening, you know, that's how it goes, but he seemed to be super solid, and I think he's only got like 2 or 3 days on the bike.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he just got texted a couple days ago and said, yeah, okay, let's go, let's do this. So he came out and tested, and away he goes. He's got his new TLD gear. He's all
he's got the freshy helmet. Yeah, the Rockstar helmet looks cool.
Yeah, so anyway, congrats to, we'll see what happens tomorrow. 6th place, number 3, had a little bit of a rough go there. Number 3, Sean Moffenbauer went 5-6. Had some troubles in that second one for sure.
Yeah, Moff was up there at the start, and then I don't know what happened. I missed the crash or missed the what happened. I don't know if you caught that, but all of a sudden, you know, he was near the back of the pack, so obviously something happened, and that's unfortunate because he was looking really good. He was I saw him that first moto. He was doing really good. Looked really consistent and comfortable. So.
Yeah, no, he looked good. He went down. You just had to keep an eye on that whoop section and the other area too to watch, and sure enough, somebody was going to go down there. But there were a couple spots where guys were trying to get past too, so there's some inside stuff moves you got to watch after the whoops, after the rhythm section, after the finish line. So there's lots of good spots for passing. So watch Two Wheels TV app too if you have that. Make sure you watch it because there's some pretty exciting action out there.
Yeah, big berms. They made some really tall berms, so there's multiple lines, which is nice to see. So yeah, it makes it good passing.
Ahead of him, you know, it was impressive too. Number 10, Keelan Meston went 3-5, 36 points. He tied for 4th actually. So Keelan Meston 3-5.
Yeah, Keelan, obviously, you know, he's kind of coming on strong at the end of the series, getting good starts in the outdoors, and it's good to see him here doing this. He's a big, tall guy, super long legs, so that's going to help him in the whoops and things like that. And you know, I think he'll just get better too.
I'll be happy you noticed his legs. That's nice.
They're long.
He had a heck of a battle there with Dylan Wright, who made things difficult on himself. He got Dylan had to catch him and kind of stuff him in that at the end of the rhythm section there. Stuffed him twice. Yeah. So that was Keelan might not be laughing like I am. It's always fun to be watching. It's not so fun when you have the helmet on.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, for sure. Ahead of him, Mr. Double Class 4-4 for 36 points. Josh Cartwright ended up 4th overall.
Yeah, parked out of a pickup truck. I can look at it right now. 1
point out of 3rd. 1 point. Came over to the podium thinking, did I get it? I think I might have got it. Just missed it.
Yeah, no, it's another guy. He rode a 450, I believe, in Supercross all year, so he's definitely really comfortable on that in these tighter courses. So I expected him to do well, and he got I think he hole shot that second moto.
He did hole shot the second moto.
Like a solid hole shot. Yeah. And stayed right up there, so no problems.
All right, ahead of him and making the podium, Matt Gerke, heading into retirement, went 6-2. Man, his whoop speed was incredible. 39 points for him. 3rd place.
Whoop speed he was the fastest in the whoops by far. He was every time, full commitment. Bike would dance a little bit if it needed to, and he corrected it. Guy crushed it. 100%.
Right, crashed. He was limping actually to the podium too. So lots of guys are going to be kind of icing and nursing a few injuries heading into the rest of the series. This obviously tomorrow and then next Friday, Saturday as well. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that.
As the stories develop, as they say.
As the stories develop, yeah. We're a few stories we're keeping an eye on.
They say that in show business.
That's right. That's show business for you.
Yep.
Okay. 2nd place, number 9, Dylan Wright, 2-3. Man, he had the speed. made it difficult on himself, like I said, went down, had to catch up.
Yeah, Dylan, I saw him go down, I think 3 times in that second moto, maybe just twice, but you know, he was down a fair bit. He had to keep passing the guys. You could see that he was, you know, just little tip overs, little things like that. Trying a little bit too hard, I think. I don't know. But you know, he's going to be good. He got up to third. I didn't think he got third, to be honest with you, because there's so much going on.
No, he was so far back that he had to come by.
Yeah, so
he's passing 2 guys at a time through the whoops.
Yeah, I know him and Leitzel were together a lot. And
how about the first moto? Him and Cole Thompson. We knew there was going to be some fireworks between these 2 guys.
Yeah,
they're both fast. They both want to win this stuff, and they were banging bars.
Yeah. So that's our next guy here in the 1-1.
1-1, 50 points. Cole Thompson. He's back.
Where'd this guy come from?
I've heard he's pretty out of the Sarnia area, I think.
Yeah, he's fairly fast indoors, I hear too. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
loves this stuff. Been off for a while, healthy again, and it showed, obviously.
Yeah, looks to be in I don't want to say in better shape as in physically, but he seems to be, you know, doing better. You know, he doesn't, obviously his sickness is getting worked out, and he's doing better because he looked great out there. As Cole always does indoors or on tight tracks, he looked really, really good. Guy carries so much speed. He was doing a crazy 4.34 through the rhythm section, which was, I think, impossible for anyone else to do, and he did it with, I think, second lap of practice, and did it the rest of the day for the most part.
Yeah, he's so
huge.
impressive to watch there. I mean, it's just he's so smooth, as we could obviously everybody says all the time,
Yep.
but it's just amazing to watch. He got out front. You could see him looking over to see, because Matt Gerke started kind of trying to close in on him, but he kept the gap where it was. He had a big lead in that second one. Also, I didn't mention Dylan Wright was holding his arm like this up on the podium, so he's kind of nursing that left arm. So again, we'll have to wait and see how bad that actually is. Who knows how bad it's going to hurt when he wakes up or later on tonight.
Yep.
When the adrenaline kind of goes away. So
hopefully just a little bump.
all right, well that's it for the round 1 here, man. That's what do we got here? Yeah, we should probably wrap that up. It's also getting dark, so
Yeah.
and cold. Maybe my hands are actually cold.
Yeah, I'm cold for sure. As you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie, and I've been wearing it all day in a toque, so it's definitely a little chilly.
All right, well, hey, we're gonna leave it there. We're going home for the night. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Well, you're not gonna be able to make it tomorrow, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, not. No, but I will be here next weekend for sure. So if you miss me, don't worry, I'll be back. And yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna miss me, you know. But.
They will. They just won't say anything. I assume they just don't tell me when I'm not there.
No, they would.
All right, hey, thanks for watching. We'll do it again tomorrow night. We'll see ya. Thanks.